Sitting here with the lovely Ladi6, and she's got a brand new video out, and you're about to take off to the States as well to do album stuff.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on. Detroit, right?
Detroit, so half the record was produced in Detroit and half of it here in Waiaku, and we haven't finished it, so we've got to go back on Sunday and finish the damn thing.
Oh wow.
And then bring it home.
So tell me about this album in comparison to the last two that you have released.
This one's a lot more close to what I listen to all the time, which is a lot of like underground hip hop and underground soul hip hop fused stuff.
So is it Jay Dilla's studio that you're working in?
It is in Jay Dilla's old studio. Yeah, he would basically set up in Studio A, which that's what it's called, and it's in Dearborn in Detroit. And he would bring all the artists that wanted to work with him. They would have to come to him because he didn't want to go anywhere else to record his music. Right. And so you've got the likes of like Common and Erykah Badu and The Roots and pretty much Janet Jackson. Everyone that worked with him and did one song with him came to that studio, and it's quite incredible because Todd Farrell, the guy that engineers our stuff, was also his engineer. Oh, wow. And he has all these crazy stories. So we're sitting in the studio doing vocals and stuff, and he's telling us this story about when Common and Erykah Badu first hooked up. And when they used to be a couple, and Common used to come in all the time, and Todd didn't know who this guy was, but he's a real like studier, so he'd sit there and he'd study everything that Todd's doing, and Todd just really felt like sort of claustrophobic with this freaking big guy like looking over his shoulder. So one day Dilla comes in and Todd's like, "Oh man, who is this guy?" And then he had to say like, That's actually Common Sense, and he's pretty much like a major big deal in the rap scene, you know, because Todd's just totally disconnected from the industry music world. He's an engineer and keeps to himself. Humble, awesome dude.
So you've got quite a bit to do with the music side of things then, as well as just the vocals. And
I'd like to say like, yeah, I have total control over everything, but it's not true really. My thing is I just pick which ones I really like, and obviously it's quite a hard thing to write vocals over beats. I think a lot of different songwriters could attest to that, but so I just picked them, and Parks has got really great, incredible taste in music, and I totally trust everything he likes I like, so he's kind of like the musical director, I suppose, the band leader.
So how do you do it? I'm always interested in this process. Are you someone who will come up with lyrics and go, okay, I've got some really cool ideas for a theme or whatever, I'll grab the melody after the lyrics, or do you kind of go melody, hum it, and then write lyrics to fit? Yeah,
I actually, with this entire record, it's been melody first and then fit the lyrics around the melody, and that's been a really big, different thing that I've never done before. Usually I start the other way, where I like have something really important to say, you know, so I have the lyrics and the basic theme and idea of where I'm going, and then I'll just try and find a melody to fit. The guys actually encouraged me to do it the other way, so that the song's a little bit more, I suppose, cohesive with the instrumental, you know. So it's been interesting, actually.
Has it been harder or easier?
Has it been harder or easier? It's actually been a little bit easier, because for me, naturally, melodies are just pop out sort of like in front of a song for me. So they'll give me an instrumental and automatically I can hum a melody to it. I suppose that's
talent, man. That's awesome.
That's my special superpower.
So speaking of themes then, do you have one for the album? Is there anything that keeps repeating itself?
You know what, it's really weird, and it wasn't intended at all, but the main theme that keeps coming up and subject matter that I keep writing about is love, like a cheese ball. But like over really dope beats, so like,
that's sweet as. Yeah. And it's universal, you know, everyone can relate to it. So. Yeah. And then so you're going to work on that, and then the release will be what, mid-year perhaps?
Yeah, about June, July.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All going to plan. And then, because I know that often you'll take off and you'll do the European summer tours and all that kind of thing.
We will do that again, but we will probably do that around, not so much the Euro summer, but more like August, September, October, leading up to the following summer.
Right.
You know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And then maybe come back and do a few more shows in New Zealand?
Yes, please. I'd love to just do, I really want to hit like all the small towns. Yes. Really want to see you guys. I feel like I don't get there enough. Yeah, I really want to just do the album tour and just go to heaps of small towns and just bring like a massive party and cause like major ruckus in all the small towns.
Bring the noise.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Let's organise it.
Yeah.
Starting with you.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go check out your brand new video clip. Can you tell me a bit about the song? Thanks.
It's called Icarus, and the video is produced by a very good friend of mine, Askew, who's an incredible New Zealand graffiti writer, and he does other things. He does music videos as well. He does a million things, and and it's a beautiful piece of film that all my family's in, and take a look.
Choice on NZOWN.